Thank you, Avinash. Here's what's happening in the region. Trinidad and Tobago's murder toll reached the 500 mark. However, despite the alarmingly high figure, the police service said that the murder rate has decreased between the period August to December. Domestic and gang-related incidents accounted for the most amount of murders in the Twin Island Republic this year. Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith said that reaching the 500 homicides was a most unacceptable milestone for any country. The highest murder toll in Trinidad and Tobago, 550, was recorded in 2018, while the second highest figure, 509, was recorded in 2009. Last year, 2017, the murder toll stood at 495. German reporter 32-year-old Billy Six is being held in Venezuela, the German Foreign Ministry has confirmed. A Venezuelan rights group said Mr. Six, who writes for a right-wing newspaper, has been charged with espionage and rebellion, according to the BBC. Relatives say he was arrested more than 3 weeks ago while reporting on Venezuela's economic crisis and the mass migration it has triggered. Diplomatic officials have reportedly not been allowed to see him. Meanwhile, Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro has accused the U.S. of plotting to kill him and topple his government. He told reporters that U.S. National Security Advisor John Bolton was personally involved in the plot but did not produce any evidence. Mr. Trump has labeled the leftist leader a dictator and has imposed sanctions. Earlier this week, the U.S. criticized the arrival of 2 Russian bombers in Venezuela. The Russian bombers are capable of carrying nuclear weapons. Mr. Maduro has previously accused the U.S. as well as Colombia and the Venezuelan opposition of plotting to kill him. Internationally, a statue of Mahatma Gandhi has been removed from a university campus in Ghana's capital, Accra. University of Ghana lecturers began a petition for its removal shortly after it was unveiled in 2006 by India's former president Pranab Mukherjee. The petition said Gandhi was racist and African heroes should be put first. In the wake of the row, Ghana's government at the time said the statue would be relocated. Mahatma Gandhi was one of the most celebrated figures of the 20th century. He is best known for leading non-violent resistance to British colonial rule in India. U.S. President Donald Trump has said he never directed his former private lawyer to break the law a day after he was sentenced to prison. He was a lawyer and he is supposed to know the law, Mr. Trump tweeted of Michael Cohen, adding that he pleaded guilty to embarrass the president. His comments came a day after Cohen received a 3-year jail sentence for campaign finance and fraud crimes. Cohen had blamed Mr. Trump's influence and dirty deeds at his sentencing. In a series of tweets on Thursday, Mr. Trump also insisted that he did nothing wrong in regards to campaign finance laws. And that brings us to the end of regional and international headlines. Back to you, Avinash.